Hello, I'm Scott Wosley from the Spanish Acquisition. This is one of a series of little pieces that's designed to tell you most of what you need to know about sherry. This particular brief section is just going to describe the way that sherries are blended in what's known as the Solera system. The Solera system, another word for it is to say that it's a process of fractional blending. The basic idea is that you have barrels that have from very young sherry to sherry with some barrel age to the final mature desired stage of sherry. In simple representation here, young, some age and ready to go aged. These are what are known as criadera. So this one bottle that I'm pointing to may actually be 500 barrels in a criadera or nursery of barrels that are all of equal age or the same age. There are any number of criadera, up to perhaps 8 in a Solera system. So this is a simple one we're looking at where we've got a young nursery, another criadera of middle-aged wine, and then a final criadera. This criadera is called the Solera. The final criadera, which is wine that has our desired characteristic ready to go. So basically we push through from brand new wine coming out of the tanks in the winery into the criadera with young wine character. It spends some time and starts to gain some sherry character in the barrel, and then as the demand is pulled through from this end, we blend from the next oldest criadera into the oldest, and then from the younger into the middle, topping the barrels up through and replenishing at the beginning with young wine out of the barrel. Typically they would never withdraw more than a quarter of the wine from the Solera, and more often about 10%. And just remember, this is a very simple model. There'll quite often be perhaps 5 stages in this process. The process has another name, which is called running the scales. Withdraw old wine and then run through in the scale from youngest all the way along the line. So every time they run the scales, if there are 500 barrels in each of these criadera, there's 1,500 barrels, each of which they individually have to go to, carefully withdraw sherry without disturbing sediment and so on in the bottle, pumping it out, going to another barrel, replenishing into the older barrel, and so on. So as many as 3,000 processes in the imaginary Solera that we're looking at here. It's a marvel of, it's beyond riddling champagne and so on. It's the most remarkably hands-on process in the world of wine, and when you look at the ultimate price of sherry, which is relatively inexpensive, it's a testimony to the sherry houses that they can do this, make really vibrant wine and get it in the market at such good prices. The Solera system is used across a range of styles, from light dry phenos through to dark sticky PXs. So the next section, the next segment of this recording just addresses what those different styles are.